What is good with you? It is your boy Travis Kinley coming back to you with another one. I am kind of tired today. It's just been a little bit of a day. I'm just ready to drop this load off, go to the next one, or really just see the sunshine tomorrow. But also go to the next load or next two loads or something like that. Got a load going to South Carolina, go home for Christmas and maybe the day after, and then come back to work. And I just really want to put this video out. Something that's been on my mind a little bit. And I want to make sure I'm not leading people and not being clear. I want to make sure I'm not being intellectually deceptive. Intellectually deceptive. Meaning I'm giving you part of the information, but not all of the information. For example, I talked to a friend earlier today who was like, yeah, my one of my friends got this loan. He only had to put $5,000 down, yada, yada, yada. I didn't know you could get a truck with $5,000 down. I was like, well, maybe your friend, his spouse is military, and maybe the spouse co-signed on the loan, or maybe it's the spouse's loan entirely, and maybe they went through Navy Federal Credit Union, and maybe it's because he got his loan pre-COVID, and maybe it's because there wasn't no truck shortage, and I was like, sometimes people tell you part of the story, not all the story. Same friend said, yeah, somebody showed me their trainer check from Prime. He got $7,000. I was like, man, I didn't know trainers make that much. So I did 7,000 times about 48 weeks in a year, 42 weeks a year. I didn't know that, your friend should have told you that, he don't really make that money every single week in and out. Your friend really need to tell you about the bad weeks. So I want to make sure I'm not being intellectually deceptive on my Facebook. On my YouTube, excuse me. This is not for everybody. Now, Landstar's not for everybody, but I'll save that for another video because that's another video. I'll save that for another video. But this is not for everybody. Buying an older truck is not for everybody. It's really not. It comes with its own struggles. For example, today, it was really reinforced in my head that these newer trucks, there's a lot of stuff on these newer trucks that it does things automatically for you. Your cruise control will slow you down if you start speeding up too much, or if you're going downhill. I remember in my last Pete, if you're going downhill and you exceed 5 miles an hour, the Jakes will turn on automatically for you. Or they got trucks coming out now that, you can let go of the steering wheel and it'll just steer in the lane for you and, correct your turning. It does a lot of automatic stuff for you. Some people find it annoying, but some people it'll start raining, the windshield wipers come on automatically, cruise control turns off, automatic stuff. Automated manual transmissions. I mean, there's a lot of automatic stuff in these trucks. But you buy an older truck or a cash truck, I'm just going to say cash truck throughout the remainder of this video. You buy a cash truck and it don't do all that. I have a lot of respect for guys who've been doing this for years. Truckers have been doing this for decades. You come from the old school. I have a lot. I'm telling you, today, I tip my hat off to you. Subscriber or not, I have a greater level of respect today for you. Because I understand now. Now I understand. You got to drive these trucks. And I don't know how else to explain it to you, but especially with a manual transmission and, not all the bells and whistles and, a radar on your dash, and you got to drive these trucks right here. You can't take your attention away and depend on some radar to beep for you to let you know there's a car in front of you slowing down. You got to pay attention. You got to drive. You got to be paying attention to your speed, your RPM, downshifting, traffic. They still cutting you off. You got to drive these trucks here. You got to drive these trucks. This is not for everybody. This is not for everybody. If you think about buying a cash truck, most cash trucks are going to be manual trucks, okay? If you think about buying a cash truck like this, I'm saying one that you just save money, you drop cash down. Usually it's a little older. Some people prefer pre-emissions. If it's pre-emissions, it's very likely going to be manual. You should really consider, like, am I proficient at driving a manual truck already? If not, am I willing to just jump out there? Because once you buy it, you got to get out there now. You don't have time to... You can take it around the block, but it's not going to do nothing for you. You got to get out here to know. Okay? You can go to CDL school. You can do whatever you want to do, but it's not going to do it for you until you get out here. Okay? So, this ain't for everybody. Do I have any regrets? Do I have buyer's remorse? Absolutely not. This is for me. This is for me. I don't have any regrets. I am ready to, I'm glad this guy's parking next to me. I am ready to get it more comfortable, meaning I'm really excited about having an APU. I'm excited about, I was thinking about putting my TV up. I'm excited to make it more comfortable for sure. Because it just doesn't feel like my truck yet. You know? Excited to get an inverter, refrigerator, you know what I mean? I'm excited to make it my truck. But no regrets here. I'm cool with it, right? The learning curve hadn't really been too steep for me. Sure, it's extra, but it's also a cash truck, so, you know. But this ain't for everybody, for real. This is not for everybody. Don't come out here with no cash truck if you're not ready for all that. Don't do that. Don't do it to yourself, because you're going to be missing a lot. A lot of comfort. The seats don't feel the same way as your brand new Prime truck you got. Your brand new Swift truck. Wherever you coming from, your seat don't feel the same. It ain't the same. Stuff ain't the same. Today, I woke up. About an hour into my drive, it started pouring monsoon raining. And I found out my windshield wiper motor ain't as fast as my last Prime Pete. Boy, the older trucks, I don't know, maybe it didn't rain as hard back then in 2002, 2003. As a matter of fact, talked to the seller of the truck, he actually replaced the entire windshield wiping system 2 years ago. So, maybe I don't know, maybe it didn't rain as hard back then, but my windshield wiper motors they don't go nearly as fast as them brand new trucks. I'm trying to tell you, it's stuff on a cash truck that's different. It's different. It ain't the same. And you got to drive it to know. Ain't no steering wheel controls. Ain't no Jake brake on the steering column. It's a button you push on the dash. Right? One button to turn it on. It's another button to turn the stages 1, 2, 3. It's a button for that. It's a button. Cruise control. It's on the dash. Hit the button. Got switches. It's an old truck, man. This ain't for everybody, for real. Okay? You think about buying a truck? Love you too, baby. You just text me. I'm going to call you after this. Like you can hear me right now. But you think about buying a truck, you should really, if you haven't driven a truck like this, you should really consider it. It's not the same. It don't come with no inverter and a refrigerator and stuff. You got to thug it out until you make it. Right? You got to thug it out. That's what I'm calling it. I'm thugging it out. Right? My cab lights don't work. Okay? Where's the other one? I can't remember where the other one is. I have a light switch. Here, I'll show you. This is what's lighting up video. That's what's lighting up video. Okay? Ain't no cab lights in here. I got to, you got to thug it out, cuz you got to make a way. you got to make a way. All right? I'm keeping it 100 with you. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be intellectually deceptive. And no APU in here, huh? You got to make a way. You got to make a way. Hello, somebody. Ain't no APU in here. Hey, you got to make a way. Hello, somebody. You got to make a way, man. Ain't no storage shelves and cabinets and stuff. Okay? Oh, there's the other light. Ain't no storage. You see up there? That's what it is. Right? Shelf. And Christina put those baskets up there for me. But you see? Hey, you got to make a way. Okay? So I'm just letting you know. This ain't for everybody. And if it's not for you, hey, it's no big deal. But just know, for the creature comfort, you got to pay more money. And you got to find something available. We already had this discussion. I suggest either brand new or cash truck until you can make it nice. But the in-between these days is rough. They have high mileage. The in-between these days is rough. They either have high mileage or, make sure somebody hit my truck, either have high mileage or, death issues. You don't know what's going on. Old fleet trucks, they don't warn it out. So, look, that's all I'm saying. It's not for everybody, cuz. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. But you got to decide for yourself. All right, I'm checking out. I got to call Christina, man. You already know what the motto is. Work hard, play hard, sleep hard. Find you somebody to love. I love y'all. Don't forget, it's not about what you believe. It's why you believe it. Live free.